we got a new piece of shop equipment. I've been kind of wanting one of these for a long time. My first disappointment though is all over the side of it, it says made in China. I didn't think it was made in China, but I guess it is. So the small box is a heavy box, and they say all good things come in small boxes, so let's open the small box first. This thing weighs 55 pounds. And we got an owner's manual right here on top. Warranty, warranty, warnings, no assembly so far, a picture, a parts breakout of the roller. Wow, not one instruction on how to put it together. Okay, I guess we use the picture. It's from China, probably would have been written in a language you couldn't understand. This must be the roller head, that's why it's so heavy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of dies, and we got a handle. So let's put this off to the side. Now that's not wrapped all that well. So far I'd say, wow, look at that. Nice mar. See, look at that. Paint's gone. Greasy. I don't know that I can read. Oh, there's plastic on there, so. Yeah, but it's been rubbed. I don't know that I can read. I guess I can. I don't know if there's a warranty thing to fill out or not. Alright, so this is the bead roller. And I would say that that's supposed to be inside of that. Oh. Probably like that, and then you tighten this down like this, I guess. Now the gears are off. Well, hopefully there's some directions. There, that goes on there like that, that goes like that. Okay, and we got some grease fittings. We got some threaded holes, so I guess there won't be any nuts there. All right, let's look at the next piece, the stand. We got a stand. Looks like some legs. I didn't see any bolts or nuts anywhere. Oh, here we go. Got a bag here. You got a loose nut and a bag, dirty old bag. You know, actually, blind by the seat of my pants here. Let's see what kind of bolts we got. We got that. I would say these are the base bolts. I would say that's probably the bolts that go there. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Alright. Probably like this. Alright, little fast forward and we'll get all these bolts on here. Alright. And we have a stand. So we have a very unsteady stand. It's not, well, maybe it's the floor, I don't know. I think it's definitely going to have to be screwed down to the floor. That's not great. So we got 2 bolts left. And the picture, because that's all we got to go by, shows the dies coming forward and the bead ruler bolted to the surface this way and the handle coming off the right side. So let's see if we can accomplish that. Okay, we've got 1 bolt in. There we go. Got a pickup on it. All right. Socket. All right. The handle doesn't fit. There we go. Oh, that's crooked as heck. Wonderful. Well, it looks like I got some work to do. I'm gonna have to stake this thing to the floor. And I can't leave it like that. That's terrible. We have to mount this tool. It's not going to be used that often, but you need lots of space around it. Now I have my toolbox sitting right here. My dehumidifier is right behind it. That buffer is sitting on a piece of 3/4 inch plywood that when I'm using the buffer, I'm standing on the plywood so I can move that around. So I can create quite an open space here. It's tucked out of the way. I do have to fasten it to the floor. I've resisted drilling holes in this floor up until this point, since when we first moved in. These will be the first holes I drill in the hole in the floor. But I think this is a good location. I think the tool needs to be mounted to the floor because we can't have it wiggling around. We're going to use this to make panels for the 49. My son's going to use it. So let's do that. Let's move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. That's hooked up. That's hooked up to a pump that takes it over to the sub pump. Let's mark these locations. Okay. These are very special concrete screws. I forget what the name of them are. And you have to use a very specific size drill to make this work. Which is that drill. And this is a hammer drill. You know, these chucks are really convenient, but you can't really get it as tight as you'd like to get it. And with a hammer drill, you don't push real hard. You keep pressure on it, but you let the drill do its work. I pretty much got to go all the way. I got to go down to there. Oh, well, okay, I got to go through. So let's go ahead and just drill them. A little fast forward motion. I'll bet that drill's hot. I'll put one in and get it started. Okay. Okay, that one went down. So there's something in this one. Yep. You know what I think it might be? It might be a piece of rebar. Oh, it just reaches solid right there. But I'm going to leave it. Boy, I'd like to get that down flush. I'm going to come back and visit it. Can't get everything done. We'll have to try a piece of metal now. Time to see if it works. I had an old attic fan that I took the blades off of. It's pretty hefty metal. So let's see what happens. Now, I don't know anything about this, but what I did is I set the rollers so that this thing will go in between, and let's just roll a bead and see what happens. I guess that works pretty good. Now, what's supposed to do is add rigidity because it's bent, and that's pretty rigid. So here, that doesn't want to bend at all. That bends pretty good. Let's do one more. You turn that around pretty good. That'll be pretty nice. I wonder if I can run a bead over the top of a bead. Yeah, I guess you can. Okay. All right. So, comments. No assembly instructions whatsoever. None. Packing was minimal. It was okay. I do have a mar in the paint here. And where's the serial number? Stand is, you know, I would have expected it to be stronger than that. Overall, I'd give it a B. Maybe a B minus. But it does do what it needs to do. So that's my review. Or box opening.